This is a KOIN 6 News weather alert.
Heavy rain, high tides, and landslides wreaking havoc around the region, including a state of emergency in Warrenton. We're tracking the storm as the rough conditions continue through the night. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 11. I'm Dan Tilken. Jeff and Liz are off tonight. We have team coverage from the gorge to the coast. Jenny Young is live in Troutdale with the latest after I-84 finally reopened. Natasha will have the latest look at the forecast. But first, we go to Clatsop County, where parts of Warrenton are underwater. Tide gates have struggled to keep up with water from rain and snowmelt. Some streets are closed, along with schools. The mayor declared an emergency to free up assets to try to stop flooding. He met up with our Jennifer Dowling in Warrenton tonight for a tour of the saturated city.
It is a windy, rainy, and cold night here in Warrenton, and you can see there's ponding water here. This is all over the city, and it's very deep in some areas. The mayor says that snow melt and rain have caused a lot of saturation, and it's caused the pumps to struggle to keep up in the city. Mayor Henry Ballensiever took us on a tour of waterlogged yards and streets in Warrenton.
An hour ago, there was literally a river with currents going across here, over the road, over the sidewalk, into the drainage ditch there.
The water has been knocking on the door of homes, especially in the Flavel district off Northwest Warrenton Drive near Alder Creek.
That's how deep the water is. It's actually deeper. I just don't want to get wet.
At 7th and Iredale in the Hammond district, water flowed over the intersection.
This is the worst it's been in a long time.
We found Peyton Bailey trying to clear a blocked drain so his driveway would stop flooding.
It's honestly freezing. The water is so cold on my arms, it's ridiculous. But it's got to be done.
In Old Town Warrenton, near the head of Alder Creek near Elm, we found water pushing its way up from a drain rather than flowing down into it. The road here closed.
For several hours today, there was practically a raging river going across with a little bit of rapids.
Henry says some pumps like this have been sounding high water alarms, indicating the water is beyond the pump's capacity.
They've been running at max flow as fast as they can.
Meantime, public works crews are working overtime to make sure the tide gates are closing and are removing obstructions from ditches like this Christmas tree. The mayor says he's personally removed a few himself.
That was actually one I had picked out earlier and had gotten put back in the ditch.
Fire crews are also helping to pump water out of culverts and into rivers like the Skipanon. This truck is from the Oregon Military Department. They are trying to get as much done as possible before the next high tide.
Luckily, the tide's going down, so we're starting to see some relief. We're really concerned about tomorrow.
The mayor says that the low tides haven't been that low either, and so they're going to be monitoring the situation throughout the day on Friday. Reporting for Warrenton, Jennifer Dowling, KOIN 6 News.